crap name. You know, I'm not a believer in nominative determinism, but I think we all know somebody who's a bit of a Simon. You know, Simon is that bloke in the pub who, you know, when he leaves the room, eventually everyone just goes, prick. Simon is the name of your sister's first husband. Simon's that middle manager. Simon's that middle manager. Oh, was it Simon on the phone? Simon's the name of that middle manager who's been promoted out of harm's way and starts every meeting with an over-enthusiastic, "Hello, team!" in a way that he thinks is inspiring, but it's actually just a bit sad. See, one of the problems there is as being a Simon is there's actually very little inspiration to look up to. I mean, there's no King Simon. You know, we live in a world where we've got American presidents called Ronald, Donald and Gerald. There's no Simon. You know, there are no films where the hero's called Simon. Can you imagine if 007 came on and said, "The name's Bond, Simon Bond." You look at him and you go, "Yeah, I believe your cover story is a sales rep for Universal Exports." You know, this would be the bloke who spends his evenings doing his paperwork rather than the Bond girl. You can just imagine. Yeah. He'd be the sort of bloke who, you know, his favourite card game would be Snap. And if he ever had the imagination to go and borrow anything from Q Branch, it'd always be returned in perfect working order. See, the other problem with being a Simon is as well that, you know, all the fictional Simons that we have in this world. I mean, imagine growing up with the name Simon over your head, and then you do something stupid. Somebody's always going to say, "Ha ha, simple Simon." You know, I've not made it easy for myself either as well, you know. With Chubby Simon, imagine the amount of times I've been called Simon the Pie Man. Still, you know, it's not the end of the world because, you know, I can make each and every one of you do what I want just by prefixing my lines with Simon Says. You know, you know you're onto a losing hand in life as well, but even Jesus has a problem with the name Simon. You know, I can imagine him having a conversation with his best mate once upon a time. "Hail Jesus. All right, Simon. Look, I've got a question to ask you. You know, I'm not going to be around forever. I mean, Judas over there's looking a bit shifty. And, you know, I want you, and I want you to be the first pope and take this Christianity thing worldwide." Wow, Pope Simon. Yeah, about that. See, now Simon's not really the name of a pope. We need a name that conjures devotion in your followers. We need a name that inspires majesty. A name suitable for the man and the saint who will greet all travellers on their journey from life and into death. We need a name like Pete. Do you know, actually, I tell a lie about there being no heroic Simons. Some of you may remember in the 60s there was a TV programme called The Saint about a man called Simon Templar. You know, he was a man who was rakish, good-looking, charming. He always shot the bad guy and always got the girl. And who played him? Roger Moore. That's right, TV's most famous Simon got upgraded to a James. You know, and this in itself, actually, Simon Templar is a really good example of how hard it is to be a Simon. James Bond, his car was an Aston Martin. You know, that's a car that's sleek, fast, stylish. What did Simon Templar drive? A Volvo. Can't do anything, can we? You know, and one of the other problems as well with being a Simon is, you know, actually, can you imagine this? We have this thing with being James. It's a great name, James. You can do things with it. If you want to be Prime Minister or a spy, you can stick with the name James, and that's fine. Everybody's happy. If you want to be, you know, captain of the Starship Enterprise, you've got Jim. If you want to tell everybody you're a bit of a prat, you go for Jay. You know, you know, you've got things you can do with that name. What have Simon's got? We've got Simon, great. We've got Si. That's not a name, that's a dirty phone call. Yeah, here's another one you get as a Simon, which, you know, nobody else here will ever know. I was on the phone call to one of these call centres in India the other day. I spoke to Dave from Delhi, you know, a man for whom English was a distant third language. All right, I'm Dave from Delhi. Sorry, why are you Welsh? Well, Well, a white man doing an Indian accent's a little bit problematic. And, well, frankly, your Welsh accent sounds exactly like an Indian, so it don't matter anyway. Okay, fair enough. Right, what is your name, please? My name's Simon. Sorry, can you spell that, please? Of course, it's Simon. Sierra, India, Mike, Oscar, November. Or Seaman. What can you do? Anyway, I mean, that would never happen to a James, would it? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Simon Emms. You've been a true Simon of an audience. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Simon Emms.